Ni hao, good morning. Welcome, everyone. Delighted to have you join us today for the 10th Asia Matters Business Summit Cork in partnership with Cork County Council and Munster Technological University. Personally, it's great for me to be back in my hometown of Cork. I actually grew up 1 mile up the road in Ross Avenue, so having lived in 6 other countries, I always brought Cork with me, so it's wonderful for me to come back to Cork. For those who don't know me, my name is Martin Murray. I'm the Executive Director of Asia Matters. It's Ireland's only Asia think tank, and it was established 12 years ago by the late Dr. Tom Hardiman, Chairman Alan Dukes, and myself. We're a member organisation committed to developing dynamic business relations between Asia and Ireland to drive the development of trade through informed understanding, mutual trust, and win-win partnership. So why does Asia and China matter? Morning, Ambassador. Honoured to have you with us. If the 8 billion world population were a village of 100 people, 5 would be American, 9 would be European, 60 would be Asian, including 18 Chinese. Technically, forgive me, Ambassador, that's 17.8 Chinese, but we thought we should say 18. Today, the Asian share of global GDP is over 54%. Just think about this, including 17% from China, whereas Europe and North America combined are only 33%. So in reality, US, Europe, China equal GDP, more or less. Asia-Ireland bilateral trade has already reached 120 billion last year. That's 2 years before and 20% above the 2025 government target. Two-way trade between Ireland and China is now worth 45 billion. The theme for today is tourism, with a particular focus on the return of Chinese tourism, which will drive global growth in the industry going forward. And we all know here in Cork, in Ireland and everywhere else, that tourism is a vital, vital part of our economy. I'm sure Owen and the other expert speakers have better figures than me, but if I'm not mistaken, and I'm open to be corrected, it's about 7% of national employment is in the tourism sector. That's how important it is. And good tourism can drive economically the smallest regions, smallest parts of Ireland. Honoured to see the Minister is joining us as well now. Good morning, Minister. You're very, very welcome. Recent estimates suggest that 134 million Chinese will travel overseas this year. Let's say the number again, 134 million Chinese will travel overseas this year, with 4 million visiting Europe. In 2019, pre-COVID, 100,000 Chinese tourists visited Ireland, with Tourism Ireland targeting 200,000 from 2025. That's putting no pressure on you, Aisling, and James for after. As we'll hear from Helen from Tourism Economics and others, Chinese tourists are now seeking new destinations with particular opportunity in the FIT sector for Ireland and here, of course, in the maritime. I'm told I'm not allowed to say it anymore, but I'm from Cork, so I'm going to say it anyway, in the maritime paradise of Cork. It's now my great pleasure to invite Professor Maggie Cusack, President, Munster Technological University, to make her key opening remarks. Maggie.
Morning, everyone. I'm absolutely delighted to welcome you all here today to Munster Technological University. A very warm welcome to Minister McGrath, to our newly elected Mayor of Cork County, Councillor Joe Carroll, to the CEO of Cork County Council, Moira Morell, who's only one week in, so a very warm welcome, to His Excellency Ambassador Hu, Ambassador of China to Ireland, to our guests from Cork Chamber and Network Cork, and to all of my colleagues and all of our guests. You're all very, very welcome here this morning to MTU for the China-Ireland Tourism Summit 2024. There's so much to offer by way of tourism. And when we consider the role of universities in developing regions as sustainable tourism destinations, MTU has 6 campuses across Cork and Kerry. So no one here, I hope, is going to argue with the fact that we are in one of the most popular tourist regions in Ireland. So 2 of our campuses are in Tralee, and in April of this year, on Earth Day, we were absolutely delighted to hear about the government's creation of a new national park and the country's first marine park, not far from Tralee, and these 2 parks are really fundamentally important to preserve and protect our biodiversity. And here in Cork City, we have major festivals. I think almost every second week we have a major festival, and they range from music and dance and lifelong learning and food, and many of our staff and students from MTU Cork School of Music and from the Crawford College of Art and Design are part of this very rich culture in the city. So as a university, we are committed to supporting regional development across the Southwest, but we're also committed to doing that in a responsible and a sustainable way. We all know that Cork has suffered several floods in recent years, and extreme weather events are becoming more common in Ireland, and indeed they're becoming more common across the whole planet. So we are really acutely aware of our needs to work together for climate action and solutions like sustainable tourism that you're going to be hearing a lot more about today. So as part of our strategic plan here at MTU, we have fully embraced the UN Sustainable Development Goals, and we embed them in our curricula. We are really proud supporters of digital innovation for blue economy and social tourism project called Divest. This is an Interreg Atlantic area project that's co-funded across 4 countries, Ireland, France, Portugal, and Spain. And it supports micro-enterprises to become more competitive and environmentally sustainable. We're also taking part in the Circular Economy for Regenerative Tourism project, and that provides training for SMEs in sustainable and regenerative tourism. And we've supported major tourism successes like the Valencia Island Development Company attaining the Transatlantic Cable UNESCO World Heritage designation. At MTU, we always speak about our students being at the heart of our university, and we want our students and our graduates to have the skills and qualifications that they need to make a really positive impact locally, nationally, and internationally. So with that in mind, we are developing programs to ensure capacity and scalability in the tourism sector. This is really important to make sure that we can provide a long-term talent pipeline in the region, and it ensures continuous professional development to address any skills gaps that may occur. At MTU, we have dedicated disciplines in tourism, culinary, and hospitality, with over 500 students and 20 programs from certificate all the way up to PhD level. Some of our new programs include our Certificate in Sustainable Tourism Destination and an MA in Regenerative Tourism. One of the greatest strengths of any university is the ability to foster new ideas, to create better processes and models for our economies and our society. And we'll hear today that that's now critical for sustainable tourism. So I hope you all really enjoy and learn a lot from today's discussions about how we can improve the sector together. And I hope, I won't be with you, but I hope you really enjoy your evening in Kinsale. Thank you all.